Hey guys, welcome back to Space Alcatraz. This is episode 13, and what are we going to do today? Well, first we need to take a look around, and then we have got to fix some things, and then we're going to jump into something new. So, in my bag, what did I do with this? Here we go. So, um, this is our contraption that we were running here, and you can hear it breaking potatoes out and doing its thing, and you'll see down there's some stairs now because I took this, I replicated it. Oh, and get out of here. Replicated it once and replicated it twice. So we now have multiple floors of potatoes, and yet this is not going to get the job done. It just is. Taking a look at our chest or our drawer over here, we're at 485,000 potatoes, which is a lot of potatoes, unless, of course, you've got to get to 500,000,000. We're just, and I even put a botany pot up here to provide a few extra potatoes. We're never going to get there. This is weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks worth of work to get to 500,000,000. So, how are we going to get 500,000,000 potatoes? Well, for starters, we're going to move this. We're going to grab this bad boy, and we're going to head downstairs. I could turn that off, so at least he won't take off again. My next thought was, well, hey, we have energy condensers. We could just do energy condensers, and this ran. Well, this is a result of a couple of different experiments. Let me go ahead and throw our potatoes down here. And as we can see, if I just hit Control Shift Q on this and toss them out, this is producing potatoes quite fast. The problem is that it actually can produce potatoes fast enough that eventually it gets clogged up because you can't get more emeralds in here. We have a emerald chicken tower. If I can get these all put away, and I really should be putting them over here because that's where they need to go, right? So, the good news is that this is an MK1, and we have access to the MK2. Now, the MK2, let me grab a potato. The MK2, so this is being fed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 sets of emerald chickens and a watch of flowing time. This thing produces potatoes so fast that it's literally full. And you might go, oh, well, it's not doing anything. It doesn't look like it's actually doing anything. If we come around here, we'll actually see the number changing. That's how fast it is making and producing potatoes. And we're actually pulling this out with an ultimate pipe upgrade. It's pulling out thousands and thousands and thousands of potatoes. So I think if we replace these, that we might be able to get 500,000,000 potatoes in some reasonable amount of time. And now that I've done that, what I should do is go ahead. Ooh, I'm out of item pipes. Really? Really? Recipe. A couple of you, maybe like 3 crafts worth. And then you guys. And then I should have in my backpack, I can make those, oh, I need them down here on my bar so I can use them. In my backpack, I should have you, and I should have some pipe upgrades. So over there, and then open you and splat you in there, and this should be going down rapidly, which means you should now be growing even faster. Yeah, yeah. So we've already gained almost 100,000 potatoes since this has been hooked up. So this, I think, is probably the only way we can get to 500,000,000 potatoes in a reasonable amount of time and keep the warden off our back. All right. Having done that, I don't think anything else has significantly changed. This has significantly changed. So this is where we are making our processors, right? And we had all 3 of our processors in this one chain here. And the problem, of course, was if we need to make all 3 processor types, that it had to process one set of processors and another set. So I just broke these up. So this is now diamond. I think this one is gold, and this one is iron down here. They're all behind the scenes. They're all exactly the same. There's a steam engine sitting back here, rotation speed controller going into chain drives, driving all of that. The only change that I made is that number 1, I replaced the chests that were here with barrels because that means I can always open them, even though there's something sitting directly over the top of them. And number 2, the output is now going into an inner chest. The inner chest is really convenient for getting everything back upstairs and into our systems. All right, now we need to do a couple of things. Number one, I now have enough shards. Shards. I've now got enough shards to summon the uh, Mother Silverfish and Starter. I think I have. We already had two. We now have five. We now have enough to go get that done. So we are going to summon the Mother Silverfish and deal with her at least the first time, so that we can then look to get that automated. Might actually go ahead and build stasis chamber. Requires what? An advanced machine frame. We should be able to do that right now. Go ahead and get that started making. I probably don't have gold gears in the system yet. I do not. Let's make the gold gears manually. And then the stasis chamber, please. And we should go ahead, range. We've got, oh, I thought we had one of the, what size range upgrade is that? Where is the, let's go ahead and get that one up on our autocraft, because I tend to either use the smallest one just to get enough range to get something done, or the biggest one, because, you know, if you need 10, 13 is better, right? So, yeah, right? And it goes down here. I believe this is our dissolution chamber. It is. So stick him in there and go ahead and craft that range upgrade. And it should be done right fast and in a hurry. Come on. There we go. All right. So power we would have anyway. I think that's all it requires for the, we can plop him down and take a look at him. He doesn't require anything but power, and then any upgrades you want anyway. So that should work. We're dealing with the Mother Silverfish. We'll go take care of her. I started to say him, but being Mother Silverfish, I'm going to guess that is a her. Let's see. What else do we need to get done before we go look at that? Oh, the last of our gases, right? So, or fluids. We need, and this is going to require us to get into, well, it doesn't really require us. We are going to get into another mod. That is for ether gas. Ether gas. We need to farm, essentially, the wither. And to do that, we're going to do that inside a compact machine. So the question is, which version of compact machine is here? Is this the one that still requires? It is the one that still requires. That's the maximum, the field projectors. So let me get these field projectors built and probably set that up. So we now have multiple floors. This was our original 2 floors. We now have a couple more floors beneath that, just for big factory stuff. We can technically pull this out because we don't require it anymore. This was, again, just that experimental slice for the farm stuff. So maybe we put that right down here. That will work. So let me get the components built, and then we'll be right back. Okay, let's throw this last one in here. That should be way more than enough walls. Actually, we are going to need a netherite block for the maximum size compact machine. I believe it's netherite on the inside. It is. We only need 98. We've got significantly more than that, so we should be good to go. I believe this is a 5x5. The size of the square in the middle is controlled by where you place these. I think I've got this set up so it'll be fine. Let's just knock this out real quick. And obviously I'm marking the center here. We can grab a wand and at least do part of this with the wand. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Round like so. 4, 5. Oh, is that outside? Did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to discuss it. Didn't happen. You didn't see it. I didn't do it. All right. 5, and we need to be inside because, well, we're going to have to be inside to place everything. And then right in the center, elevated one off the floor. We put our netherite block. Pull out the extra block down here. Get this all closed up. And then, assuming I didn't mess something different up, we should be able to throw a pearl at this. Hey, there we go. All right. We also are going to need the personal shrinking device. I don't think I've made that yet. If so, it'll be in my backpack, but I don't see one. Also, haven't seen that compact machine come into my inventory. For some reason, creation is of the swapping out of the blocks that got absorbed and the creation of the new block is really slow. Don't know why. I don't know if that's something going on with the pack itself or... Oh, I guess I just wasn't close enough for my magnet to pick it up. Okay. We're going to take this back upstairs then. And for now, we'll just stick him over here. Actually, for now, let's also do this. Let's grab one level. One level, please. Toss you in here and rename you to Wither Contraption. So that we know specifically when we look at them what's what. And we can just stick you front. Oh, you don't keep your name? You don't display your name? Are you kidding? You'll notice up there at the top, it just says Compact Machine Maximum. It does not have... If I break it, do you have your name on you? Or did you just steal my levels? Look at you. Oh, that's horrific. If you're going to let me name them, keep their names. That's all I'm saying. All right, we should be able to go in here now. And I'll just go over to one corner and plop that right down there. And, all right, we have our stasis chamber. We're going to need more stuff for this. We got to have the stasis chamber. We have to have the drills, laser drill things to mine him, etc., etc. But now that we got this set up, we want to make sure that he's got power. We'll drop power right here. And you should now be fully charged. Oh, and I'm caught in the stasis chamber. And then we'll go ahead. If I put the range upgrade in here, oh, he won't take a range upgrade. Interesting. Okay, but it's more than one block. How is it? Is it the 3x3 around the? Yeah, that's what it is. Can you show me your range, please? You have a show? You do. Okay, cool. So that is sufficient for what we need to get done. We only really need the wither builder. We don't need to put a wither builder in here because we're only ever going to build one wither in here, right? And I guess really we could have gone with a much smaller compact machine. But let me go get the rest of the pieces of this together, and we'll come back in here and get him built and get him being farmed. All right. There are the laser pieces completed. It's been a long time since I set one of these up. I think that is chapter complete. Passive resources. Okay. I think it's 4 laser drills, and each laser drill requires a lens, and then the base in the middle. These 4 will need power, but we can just do that the way we have been doing those. Let's just hop in there and see if that's the way this gets set up. Really, I guess we just need some building blocks to get above. Yep, you're there. 2, 3. The wither will actually float up a block when he's first created. We've got plenty of room, so let's give ourselves plenty of room. Then the base goes in the middle. Now I think it's 1 block on either side, like this. And the bases, we can actually collapse all back into a single so that we can place them. Which way do you place? Hey, I think you actually place in the correct direction. If I could click. And then Vein Miner might actually be smart enough to reach down there and grab those others as well. Yep, looks like it. And then these each need, no, it's the center that needs the wah wah. That's fine. We just have some extra resources, but that's not a big deal. There they are, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess we can just literally pop these right on top. That should give them power. You don't require power. He might need some speed boost stuff. So this is what, orange? orange we're going to push to the top, and we are going to drop. Oh, we should have put some color. I don't want this to be. I don't guess we can get to our here. Pop out. I want to color these tanks. I don't want them to be white, white, white. White, white, white is always default for me, which means anything coming into those goes in the system. And we're actually going to push these. Well, do I though? Do I want to push it? Maybe I'd want to push it directly into the system. We have fluid drives now. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Let's set this up so it'll go directly into the system. We'll need to come back and attach that. We can do that. We can do that right here. Grab an importer. Oops, importer. We already have one, which is nice. And one of the tanks. We'll drop this tank right down here somewhere. Any place that's a little out of. So let's put the importer right here, and we can turn that with our wrench. Maybe not with this wrench though. Yeah, no, gotta use the. And then just set this right here. And then we have to make sure, the other thing you have to do with these, you have to make sure that you tell them that it's fluids that are coming in there. And it'll just pull all the fluids in. So that should get it done. Let's go ahead and grab soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then skulls. 1, 2, 3. And then we're out. Or in, I guess. And then we'll go ahead. So this should be, I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and chunk load this. We want to make sure that it stays chunk loaded. And part of that is so that it continues to produce resources, right? Part of that is because I never want to have the situation where where the stasis chamber is unchunk loaded and we come back in here and the wither moves before the stasis chamber grabs him again. Don't ever want that happen. So this will ensure that that does not happen. All right, he is trapped. I don't see anything being. Are these too close? I wonder if these are too close. Target is 647. 647. All right, I'm going to move these back out one, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. I think I got that squared away, but we're also going to want to toss a speed upgrade in that thing, probably eventually an efficiency upgrade, maybe even some of the other upgrades. So let's go ahead and get that speed. Get this tier 2 speed upgrade started. We'll run back upstairs, pick it up right before we head back into the compact machine. All I did to that thing was move it down a little. It's got a depth controller. Here, I'll show you when we get in there. Speed. Nope. Oh, we have got to mute him. Hang on. We can do that. Right here. Wither. Not woother. Wither. Wither. Are you silent now? Yay, much better. Okay. So this thing has got a depth control on it, which I changed, but it didn't. Oh, I don't want to get trapped in there. It didn't seem to care that I had changed it. So yeah. So I moved it down. Oh, you won't take a speed control? So you're literally just going to sit here this slow. Ugh. All right. Well, let's at least make sure that it is pushing like it's supposed to. You actually need to be changed. We did tell you to push, right? Oh, how did it? It seems to have gotten reset. Push. All right, that's all gone now. And you're sitting here doing your thing. And y'all are all powered and happy. Powered and happy. Powered and happy. And you should be good forever. And the area is chunk loaded, right? We did chunk load. Yes and yes. Okay, that should take care of it. Let's make sure that this is showing up. I know it says wither gas, but wither gas is technically a fluid. So you should be in our fluid grid as ether gas right there. Dun, 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 and it is up to half a, and we just saw it increase. So we know that that is all working as it is supposed to be working. All right, that is great news. Now, the mother silverfish. We're going to build another stasis chamber and put it directly under the summoning stone, and we're going to cheese her a bit even here on the first time killing her. So let me get those things made and fly out there because it is a bit of a trek, and then we will pick back up where we are taking it. We're going to want to finish her with the we will shoot her with the Archangel Smite a bunch, but we're going to finish her with the sword because the sword has got looting, what, 3? It's got looting 3 on it. So we're going to have to take it easy through that fight to make sure that we kill her appropriately, hoping that we get more than one. I don't know that looting even works on the Silverfish Hearts, but we're going to try. We're going to try because that will help with some of the other stuff that we need to get done. And then the last thing we'll do, if I remember, is come back down here and check on our potatoes. How are we doing? Oh wow! So we've gone from like 700,000 to 4.2 million. Yes, this is the way. This is the way right here. Converting emeralds directly into potatoes. That works like a champ. Okay, so let me get the things made that we need made. Get out there, and then we'll pick back up right there. All right, guys, we are back, and we are here, and you'll see that I've got a temp pad in my hand. Oh, look at you! Just really excited to see me, aren't you? Ooh, my volume feels really loud down here. It is not when we are back at base, but it feels that way. What is that? All right, I turned that way down. I don't know why that was so loud, or at least felt really loud to me. Anyway, as I was saying, we have a temp pad that we got from, maybe I'll just do that right here, that we got from a um, reward chest. So this is boss dungeon. No reason to have to run out here every time, and we can just teleport out and be done with it. Now, the the mobs here may be a bit of a challenge. Do I have I've got a mega torch in my backpack. How you like that? Let's run out here and just slap this down in the middle and then kill everything. Man, the volume here still sounds really loud in this dungeon. I've got this thing at like 5. I wonder if there's something in the dungeon that is overriding volume settings. I do not know. All right, are these guys all dead? Everything in the immediate area dead? No. What are you and why aren't you dying? Oh, he's got lots of hit points. Wow. I'm just saying. That was a lot. That was a lot. All right, so we should be able to put our stasis chamber, right? We're going to have to. Well, the good news is we've got a pouch. Now, the bad news is I have to make sure I do not accidentally click on the summoning items or the stasis chamber or any of that sort of stuff. I did just see that I pushed our. You can go away. All of you can go away. That should be good. All right, you go in here. You're also going to need power, which we might do from the bottom, because I think we're going to have basically everything else buttoned up. You go right there. Should be charged, and I got caught in it, so I'm hoping the silverfish will. We can put you back down. Probably need to get rid of you. Have no light here now. Do I have torches on me? Nope, but we can make light. If we tell you to turn off efficiency so that it doesn't mine really fast, then just by trying to mine stuff, it'll go ahead and place the mining lights if mining lights are needed. All right, Oh, I hear you. I hear you. It's cool shooting around a corner like that. I'm just saying. All right. So we should now be able to place these, and I'm assuming we just click the whole stack on. Place these, and place you. Yep, that looks like it's going to do a thing, all right. Now I'm hoping we can actually see her health bar when she spawns so that we'll know exactly when we need to stop shooting her and start hitting her with the sword. She did spawn, but I'm not sure. Well, she's not moving, so she moved initially, which made me think maybe the stasis chamber hadn't caught her. Can we see her health? Oh my goodness. She has a lot of health is the long and short. But we have the ability, oh, she goes through a phase where she can't be harmed too. That's interesting. Alright, so we're going to want to start hitting her with our sword now. Hey, handled. Not a big deal. Just not a big deal. What is that? Rainbow colored silverfish? Leech silverfish. Ugh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's kill them. Get them out of our way. Now, well, we still only got a single, even hitting with our heart, with our sword. So, looting is not really a concern here then. Okay, good to know. Oh, I'm caught. Well, we're going to slash home it anyway. Bloop. Bang. There we go. All right. We got that done. That will at least allow us to progress things now that we've got the first silverfish heart. There are lots of things that we can do with it. Yeah, including some ridiculous crafting, right? The first one, I think, is that we have to have it for getting the next step into Project E, maybe? There was something we absolutely had to have one. We know we need one for our unbreakable hoe to get the warden off our back again. So we know we have to have one, so we're probably going to have to kill her at least once more manually. We did find a way to where you can use hearts to get more hearts, maybe? Oh. So we've got to kill her 3 more times so that we can make the Drigme Charm. The Drigme Charm will allow us to farm her very permanently. So I'm going to kill her 3 more times off camera. You saw how easy that was. It's not going to be a big deal, particularly now that I know I don't even need to try to use my sword at the end. Just shoot her until she's dead. Won't be a big deal. I should have the stuff to summon her. Well, we got some shards from that. Shard. We need at least 48, so we got 48 and 48. Ooh, just barely there though. And then we still have at least 3 more starters. We do have at least 3 more starters, so this will not be a big deal. I will take care of her. We will get the Drigme Charm made for next episode, and then next episode we'll see if we can't get the automation of that all set up, and that will move us forward leaps and bounds. And I think that probably takes care of everything, particularly now that we know this is not the way, at least not for 500 million potatoes, right? So I will probably repurpose some of these spaces, but for now, I think that's going to do it. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and comment. There's very little that can influence the way a channel grows and it gets seen by others than you liking and commenting. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed and you like what you see. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.